Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Lynn Mills. I'm really excited to have you all here with us for our presentation. Our topic today is about the new tax law that was signed in July. There's a lot of information already out about it. We're still looking to the IRS for guidance that hasn't been released just yet, but we thought it was really important to take a few minutes and talk with you about this very voluminous and complex topic, but also to give you the opportunity to try to hear it from a clarity standpoint and with the idea of having actionable items available to you as you think about planning as you go into the end of the year. We're almost certain that this tax law is going to impact the majority of businesses and individuals filing in the 2025 season. There's just a lot there, and so we want you to have that opportunity to have that information. Before I turn the mic over to our panel, what I would also like to remind you, if you don't know, is that the Walz Group has an client accounting services practice area, and we place outsourced CFOs, controllers, bookkeepers into businesses who have short-term and interim needs as well as ongoing long-term needs. And if you are talking with clients or you have an unexpected changeover in your business and you need some assistance, we can help you supply those resources. So please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to visit with you about that need and help you out where we can. Our goal today is to try to give you information that you will be able to use and benefit from in this filing season. So thank you for coming, and I'm going to turn the time over to Dan Massey, who's going to be our MC.
The first question I have is for Robin. One of the biggest impacts of the One Big Beautiful Bill was the extension of QBI, Qualified Business Income Deduction. They were originally going to expire at the end of 25 from the original Tax Cut and Jobs Act. So what does the extension of the QBI deduction, what is that and what does that mean for businesses?
Yeah, so this obviously isn't new law, it's extended law. It's permanent in nature, and I want to take a minute to talk about what permanent means for the context of what we're talking about today, right? You're going to hear the word permanent a lot. Does that mean it's going to be around forever? Who knows? All it means is that we don't currently have an expiration date. So keep that in mind when you hear the word permanent. A new law could certainly change it. It's not set in stone forever. So it is permanent, meaning it has no expiration like it previously did. But yeah, so it's new. The QBI is not new to any of us. This was originally came around with the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act because the C Corp rate was lowered to 21%. So they had to even the playing field for pass-through entities, so our partnerships, our S Corps. And so what they did is they created this qualified business income deduction, which is 20% of your qualified business income. Right. So we've gotten used to taking this deduction. It really does help to level out those two tax rates. And now we'll get to keep utilizing that. So this is really taxpayer friendly. This is great news. There's a few small tweaks there that are actually more taxpayer friendly. So we have what's called an SSTB, so a specified service trade or business. So these are certain types of businesses. Accountants are one of them. And we are subject to limitations. So if our income is at certain thresholds, we get phased out on this deduction. And they've raised those phase-out limits. So more people will be able to take advantage of the qualified business deduction. Additionally, they have added in, I like to call it almost like a standard deduction. So if you have at least $1,000 of QBI, you will get a $400 deduction, when previously you may have gotten nothing. So again, this is taxpayer friendly. It's an extension of something we've already seen, but yeah, it continues to include more and more people.
Do you want to just mention briefly what some examples of SSTBs are, just so people...
More than accountant?
I got you. That's my question.
All right, so we got the definition. Here we go. Fields of health, law, accounting, actuarial science. I was just talking to someone about that. Performing arts, consulting, athletics, financial services, brokerage services, or any trade or business where the principal asset is the reputation or skill of its employees. So that is the verbatim definition of a SSTB or a specified service, a trade or business.
Right, when there's not a good or service being provided, or a tangible good being provided, but more the intellect or skill of the provider.
Correct.